嗯，大家好，你好啊，我是 Augustus 老师欢迎来到 Discovery Chinese class. Chinese Friday is here. Yay, 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 yay. I'm very excited, guys. I'm always very excited when I'm doing something new. It always makes me happy. So maybe before we continue, the other people here can say hello as well.
大家好。
你好。That's it? Oh, oh, okay. Sure, Lama.
说完了。
好的，没事，没事。好的，没事，没事。No problem. Now, guys, I hope you guys have been following some of the classes that we've been having so far. And I hope you guys have your papers and your pen ready. So keep in mind that today's class is going to be quite short and sweet as usual. So I hope you have everything ready. If you don't have, as we give others minutes to be joining in the class, then I can give you a minute to as well go and get anything that you need to join the class. Today we're going to be learning something quite interesting. We're going to be learning something quite interesting. I'm excited for today's class. Miss Faith. 请给我们的 audience 打招呼。
好的，大家好。Hi everyone. It's so nice to be back again. Had gone for a little break with so Augustus Lauscher was alone, but with the students, and now I'm here. I'm so glad to see us and hoping that today you're going to learn and understand what we have for you today. Remember, guys, we have been what has been happening basically is that at the beginning of this year, the Chinese, should I call them the education department, decided that they are going to add a few more words in each level that used to not be there. For example, the first level used to have 150 words that minimum that you needed to know. But now with the new curriculum being launched and continuing to be unfolded every day, the first level has got 500 words. So we took it up center and started teaching you these words. We finished for level 1 the additional 350. And if you still cannot remember some of them, we urge you to listen again to our past videos so that you can add up to your 150 vocabulary to 500. Then again, we started the words in level 2 and we are almost finishing. I mean, this December cannot end when we have not finished those words in level 2. And perhaps come next year, God willing, then we will move on from there. So I would really like to urge you to continue listening to our videos, even to those that we've already done in the past, so that you can add to your vocabulary. Don't just be limited to if you're a level 1, don't be limited to the 150 that you knew or you know. You need to increase to 500 because sooner than later, even the exams, the international exams will top up to those numbers. Who knows, maybe next year, 2022, the HSK1 exam will be examining all the 500. We do not know. We are waiting to hear what the Chinese education department is going to say. So let us all gear up. Let us keep adding to our vocabulary every day and practicing our spoken Chinese. Thank you and looking forward to this class.
非常好。非常好，谢谢老师，谢谢老师。So guys, all Chinese learners, yay! So 加油吧 let's do this, let's do this. So let's get into today's class. Allow me to share my screen, please. And we can see what we're going to study today. So 看到我的黑板吗？
对。
好的。So guys, remember, 黑板 means blackboard. I'm asking them, can you see my blackboard? So maybe I can ask you guys as well at home. 看到我的黑板吗? Can you guys see my blackboard? 看到我的黑板吗? So I hope you guys can see it. So guys, okay, so so maybe we can start. So Laura, 请读一下今天的话题。这个读一下。
老师。
对。
对不起，但是在下面你看 where it's written 76%，然后旁边有那个，你可以 click on that one， 所以我们可以看大的。
这个吗？
不是，我没看你的手表，你的 mouse， 不是的。
Try and share again。现在怎么样？
现在可以，现在非常好。
好，
可以的。
OK， Laura， 读一下这个话题，今天的话题。
zǔchéng.
Now look at this third and then second, okay? So it's not zǔchéng, she zǔchéng. Now 你再读一遍。
zǔchéng.
非常好，zǔchéng. 非常好，zǔchéng. Now let's see what zǔchéng means, okay? So guys, that's the topic for today. We're going to look at this word zǔchéng. 非常好. So now, Laura. So what you'll do, you'll read for us the new words that we're going to encounter today and tell us what they mean, okay? 好。
zǔchéng. Form or make up or compose. Zù, group. Shuduo, many. Xiaoshuo, novel. Bufen, parts. Lian, face. Hua, painting. Putong, different. Changshu, town.
Town or city. Now I know this one probably is yours because I know ni fei chang xi huan hua. I know you like hua a lot. Ni fei chang xi huan hua.
他喜欢画吗？
他非常喜欢画画，对。
我不知道，哎呀。OK，
他非常喜欢画画。
所以我可以说 Laura 的爱好是画画。
对。
好的。
非常好. So guys, you can see this word 画 means painting. So we are saying Laura 喜欢画. I believe this word 喜欢 all of you must know it by now. I don't know if you've been attending our YouTube lives and you don't know this word 喜欢. Okay. So let me just give a small explanation about what we're going to be doing today before we go to the other examples today. So you can see we have this word here, yo. So this word here, it said yo, shama zǔchéng, yo, shama zǔchéng. So as we saw that this word zǔchéng means to make up or to compose. Like we can say like a week is made up of 7 days. A year, Laura, a year?
365.
Yeah, a year is made up of 365 days. As well, we can say a year is made up of 12 months, okay? These things makes it this word jiang, okay? So that's what I want us to learn how to do today. To say that this thing is comprised of this and this. This thing makes up this and that. So that's what I want us to look at. So that's when we're going to use this word zǔchéng. Now look at my example. You can see I said that you use the subject and then the word yo, and then now the object and then the zǔchéng. Now don't let that confuse you so much. Let's just look at the examples and we can see what I'm trying to say. For instance, this is an example that I gave. You say 这个 WhatsApp 组. You remember we said 组 is what? A group. 这个 WhatsApp 组有老师和学生们组成。这个 WhatsApp 组 this WhatsApp group 这个 WhatsApp 组有 so this word 有什么组成 it's just showing now the is made up of, okay? It's comprised of. So 有什么 So who and who? 老师和学生们组成. So this WhatsApp group is made up of who? Of the 老师, the teacher, and who? The 学生们. So the teacher and probably his students. So maybe it's Miss Faith and then all her students. Augustus 老师 all his students. So 这个 WhatsApp 组有老师和学生们 and then you say 组长. Okay? So
Can I add something?
可以
Okay, maybe just so that it totally makes sense to our viewers. Guys, do you remember in English, we normally have words like either, which is normally followed by or. For example, she's either a dancer or a painter. Then we also have another word, neither, followed by nor. So she's neither a doctor nor a nurse. So in English, we have those words, either followed by or, either or, neither nor. So in Chinese as well, we have those words which they normally don't work when they are alone. Like this word zǔchéng, for it to work perfectly in a sentence, it must be preceded by you. So the structure is you, zǔchéng. So that's why Lao Shi is telling us, Jiga WhatsApp Zhu, this WhatsApp group, yo. So we can't interpret first that word yo. So we leave it, but we know it's there, yo. Lao Shi He Xue Sheng Men Zǔchéng. So to interpret the whole word, we've got the yo, zǔchéng. We know in our mind it is to be composed of. So then we now interpret the rest. So this WhatsApp group is composed of or is made up of. So yo shama zǔchéng, yo zǔchéng. The whole of it, you have to carry it, the whole of it, to mean made up of or composed of. Then you now interpret the rest. And you notice that this yo must always come after what is being discussed. So what is being discussed is this WhatsApp group. So that's why it's the subject. But because we don't want you to be disturbed by this word subject, the object, and maybe you don't even know about them, don't worry. But what you're talking about is this WhatsApp group. Then after this WhatsApp group, that's the subject of discussion, then you put yo, and then you put the other components, which are 老师和学生们, teacher and students, and then you put the word 组长 at the end. How?
非常好. I even think there's really nothing else to say beyond that. There's actually nothing else to say beyond that. So let's just like try to make ourselves more, let's just try to make now more confidence. Let's give ourselves more confidence using this short structure. Now, every time you're talking about something is made up of this part and this part. When you are now beyond level 1, you can try now and make your language more sweeter. You can try and make it more complex, because why not? Because why not? So let's look at some of this. Let's look at some of them. Maybe Laura, you can do it. Zega jutsu.
这本小说有15部分组成。
非常好，组长. Now, so for this first one, let me help you out with it. And then the next one, now you can do it by yourself, okay? So look at this. As Lao Shi has said, this yo, zuchang, it means to be comprised,
comprises of, okay? Composed of, okay? 你好。
老师，好久不见。
好久不见。
So, 我是韩语老师. I'm not going to even try and give excuses. 我不是英语老师，我是韩语老师。So, 这本小说 Now, Laura, 我们刚才说了，小说是什么？
小说是 novel.
Novel, 非常好。So, 小说是 novel. So, 这本小说 this novel. Then you can see now the yo has come now here. So we are talking about the novel. So the novel is comprised of of what and what is made up of. Let me not play myself. Is made up of what and what? Is made up of 食物部分. 食物部分. Now, 部分, do you remember 部分是什么？我们刚才说了部分就是部分 parts or sections. Okay, parts or sections. Parts or section. 这个部分 or 听力部分. So the listening part. Yes.
HSK 听力部分.
Yes. 听力部分. So you can say 听力部分, 阅读部分, okay? Like the listening section, the reading section, 口语部分也可以. Now, so 部分 parts, section, okay? So 这本小说 this novel is made up of 15部分. 15是 what, Laura? 15.
15
这个15你看
15是15
非常好15就是15 So this book is made up of 15 sections of 15 parts, okay? 15部分组成 So do you get this? Now try, Laura, I want you to try this next one. I want you to give it a try. Do it here and then you try and tell us what it means.
My family, 家庭 有爸爸妈妈和孩子们组成组成家庭有爸爸妈妈和孩子们组成My family is made up of Baba, Mama, her children.
Children. Yes, my family is made up of dad, mom, and the kids. So family, well, it's not what getting, but it's just getting families, right? Family is made up of dad, mom, and kids, right? It's made up of. So 非常好. So Whitney, 菲菲.
来，老师。
精读一下这个句子。wait, no, 没事 This one has to be Laura's.不好意思 This has to be Laura's video chat.
真的吗？
真的喜欢 So
好
this has to be hard. Just allow it to be hard. You can get the next one. Laura, 读一下。
这幅画有许多不同的颜色组成。
Try fast because I want you to see this one. 幅是什么？幅是 the measure word for 画 Okay, this is the measure word for painting. Yes.
So this painting it's made up of many different colors.
Now, which one you just yes is very correct, but now you've not told your audience which one is the paint, which one is the many, which one is the different.
This for painting your should do many button different the button the answer colors zǔchéng.
So the word 说 means many. 不同 means different. 颜色 is colors. So this painting is made up of many different colors. 非常好 This painting is made up of many different colors. 非常好 Yes. Now, 菲菲 because this has just planned out very well because today was stated we are facing.
是蛮new的。
yako leo kuona WhatsApp status imejaa tu hii. So this has to be yours, Pepe.
好 足球有11个球员组成。
zǔchéng, zǔchéng, zǔchéng. 非常好。
足球 football has a total of 11 players.
Now, is
Oh.
made up.
Is made up of
yes, this one
11.
has a total of. That's different. Yes, the message is possibly the same, but when it comes to a different context, it will mean something different. So it's show bien.
So football is made up of 11 players.
Football is made up of 11 players. Now, go to Chipare and tell the rest. What is the football? What is, in case they haven't watched our football video, just remind them which one means football, which one means the players.
How? Zúcheo is football. Shi is 11. And ga is the measure word is a general measure word. Chu yuan is the players. And then we use yo and zúchéng together to mean is made up of.
To be made up of. Yes. So zúcheo football is made up of how many players? 11 players. 11个球员.非常好. So football is made up of 11 players. Now the next one can be read by this one is just Dave.
On our chat, Hetal says, that is on our YouTube chat, Hetal says, 他家有妈妈、弟弟和他组成。
没有爸爸。So this my
Mayor.
So
So her family is composed of Mama, Didi, and her. 她家有妈妈、弟弟和她组成。
非常好。
That's wonderful.
That's very nice, very nice. Guys, please make your own sentences there. Let us look at them and give you guys corrections. 非常好 Hetal. 非常好. Guys, keep on writing sentences. Now, this sentence is even just suits who? A teacher. So this one has just said by Faith 老师.
好，句子有词组成，句子有词组成。So a 句子 is a sentence. We normally say 造句子 to make sentence or 造句 to make a sentence. So a teacher can tell you, 你可以造句. 造句 is make a sentence. 造 to make. 句子 is a sentence. Then 词 are words. So a sentence is made up of words, which is true. For a sentence to be there, you make words like 句子 is a 词, 有 is a 词, 词 is a 词, and 组成 is a 词. So a 句子有词组成 sentence made up of words. How?
Yes. 非常好 老师. Now, in the same way, you can say a sentence is okay for linguistics out there. You can say a sentence is made up of subject, verb, object. For those guys, me, I don't know English. But for you linguistics, you can tell us a sentence is made up of subject, verb, and object. So this is still the same structure that you will use. This is the same structure that you will use. 句子有 subject, verb, object. 组成, okay? Now, we will learn how to say the other words later, but for now, you can know 词 means words. A sentence is made up of words. Good job. Now, guys, even as we continue, I believe by now your confidence is already. So please come up with your own sentences on the charts as well. Let us see what you guys come up with. Let's see what you guys come up with. I'm very excited to see that. So the next one, let's see the next one again. Now, as we finish, I will also ask you, Laura and Feifei and Miss Faith, to make your own. I'll give you a sentence, you try and make it. You make it. I give you a sentence in Yingyu, you try and make it using the structure in Hanyu. Okay? Hama? Now. So Laura. Duishatega Judze. Now you hear we said what? Duishatega what? Judze. You said Judze is sentence. Duishatega Judze.
我们的国 我们的国家有很多城市zǔchéng 我们的国家
Just think slowly. What is 国 and then what is 家 is just simple. It's just what you think. It actually is exactly what you think.
Okay, our country.
非常好 country 我们的国家
Our country is made up of many
城市 Do you know 城市 cities 非常好我在就是 cities 的
made up of many cities.
非常好我们的国家 Yes 继续吧
我们的 is our 国家 country 有很多has many or is made up of many cities 城市
非常好城市 So our country is made up of many cities of many countries cities towns of many cities Our country is made up of many cities made up of many towns 非常好菲菲是你 Now I don't know how to but we'll discuss it once you've read
好的脸有嘴眼睛鼻子和耳朵zǔchéng of course 对the head is made up of
肯定我们说 you want to say of course the face has so 我们说肯定对肯定所以肯定脸有嘴眼睛鼻子和耳朵组成 So of course the face has 嘴眼睛鼻子和耳朵对呀好 OK 没关系
好没事谢谢老师 So the face has a mouth 嘴 is mouth 眼睛 is eyes 鼻子 is nose 和耳朵 is ears So the face consists of has a mouth eyes nose and ears
非常好所以 the face now 脸 is the face 脸 is the word that means face 脸有嘴 Now guys please for Chinese speakers one thing that I don't want us to get confused in is this yo is not the yo for to have. Look at the character. It's different than the yo for 听到我吗？你们听到我吗？
现在可以
好的 So remember what this yo is not the yo for to have. Look at the character is very different and the tone as well is different. So this is not the yo for to have. Let's please make sure that we are paying attention to that. So it's not to have, okay? This is not the yo for to have. So let's pay attention
Although
to that.
it is almost functioning like it is the one.
It's kabisa, it's just functioning like that. So 现在是谁？现在it's just 老师 because it's a
学校
好的所以 our next sentence is 学校由老师们和学生们组成学校所以这是学校 this is a school 学校 is a school Then we've got the yo, which we said, when you see this yo, you put it in your mind because we will have to combine it with the word zǔchéng to mean comprises of or composed of or made up of. So 学校有老师们和学生们大家都知道 now we all know 老师们 are teachers 和 is and 学生们 are students. So a school is made up of 老师们和学生们所以学校由老师们和学生们组成 Maybe something guys need to remember, so you differentiate in pronunciation. The other yo is a third tone. So we would say 学校有老师们，有老师们. But then here there's a trick. There's a trick because when we've got a third tone, let's say like if this was a third tone, yo, it was the yo of having, and then it's followed exactly by the word 老师们, it's going to turn out to be a second tone, because a third tone followed by a third tone becomes a second tone. So the pronunciation will sound the same. So those are the tricky parts. That's why it may sound the same and even mean the same. However, we are talking about this character, and you can see that character is not the character for you, for have. So 学校有老师们和学生们组长。
I know that I'm not, guys, I know that people here who are, and I'm seeing some people from Discovery looking at me, who are not teachers or students. Yes, I know it's just for the purpose of this sentence, but I know that our school is made up of much, much more than just teachers and students. I know that. So
just
now,
examples.
It's just an example. And you can add yourself in your own sentence, please. If you belong to our school, please add yourself in this 老师们, 学生们, and then add your career there as well. Are you a Misho, a secretary? What are you? Are you an administrator? What are you? Then you can add yourself there and make this sentence again, including yourself. Let's do that and let's see what you guys will come up with. So Laura, wait, is it Laura or who I hope I haven't left anyone out? She Laura. Laura, read this for us, please. We are almost finishing now.
这个公司有老人和年轻人组成。组成。
Just go down. 组成. Ni kama you are almost putting your head 组成.
组成. This company, this Gongsi company, is comprised of Lauren.
So in our very, very first one, we did this word Lauren. Now, Feifei, Lauren,
Lauren, old people.
Old people. Lao means old. This is the Lao still for Lao Shi. The Lao means old. So Lauren, old people.
So Jaga Gongsi, your Lauren, old people, and her Nianqingren, young people, the zǔchéng.
So now you can say this company is made up of
old and young people.
This company is made up of old people and young people. Now, Whitney, Feifei, you can read the last sentence. You can read the last sentence, please.
How? 每个组有5个人组成。Every 每个组 every group 有 hold that 5个人组成 every group is made up of 5 people.
Like kina Scooby-Doo hapa, eh? 每个组每个组有5个人组成. So every group is made up of 5 people. So now, guys, I believe this should be the last slide. This should be the last slide. I hope you guys have gained a little confidence when talking about something is made up of this and that. This is made up of this and that. This is made up of this and that. So please, guys, I want you guys to try and make up your own sentences. send them to us. Let us correct you. Don't get tired. Let us correct you. Try to see if you can incorporate. Hey, my ancestors are just...
Lao Shi, as your ancestors call you. On our YouTube chat, Debbie says she has fully understood. Baila. Debbie, that's good. Yo, shama zǔchéng. So why were you saying ancestors are calling you? What is that?
Because every time I'm trying to say English. I'm just speaking Mazogozanio. Here today. So guys, I guess tomorrow next time I'll try to just use simple words and stop kuongea vitu ngumu hizi na zenye nimeshindwa kusema. So try to incorporate it in your KOU. Try to slowly incorporate it in your KOU. Think about it. When this will be important, especially for all of us who maybe want to get to go to Dashware in Dongwa. If you want to go, maybe if you're doing sciences, you will use this a lot. Like maybe in the chemical particles, Maji is comprised of what? Hydrogen and oxygen. This, that. You will use this quite a lot. So guys, try to come up. Make your own sentences. Let's try and correct you. We'll look at them, we'll correct you. Remember that you can get our information to our center at the description box of our videos. You are welcome to come to the center and make any inquiries you want. If you are interested in learning Chinese or to further where you have reached in your Chinese language, then we have qualified, experienced teachers at the center who are very ready and willing to help you out. So come and join us. But for now, I think, is there any other question, Lao Shi, in the chat? Yoma?
Lao Shi?
Wait.
让我问Faith 老师，我有问题。老师，当然他肯定一样吗？
差不多一样。当然是 of course， 肯定也是 of course， 但是肯定 I would say it's like like almost obvious. Yes, thank you. It's actually like most obvious. And then most of the time when we want to show, of course, yes, we'll use 当然可以. So most of the time we'll use 当然 and 可以. So 当然可以这样. Then 肯定 like 脸有嘴有眼睛有鼻子，当然也可以说，肯定也可以说。So差不多一样, but maybe in another class, probably we can bring out some differences. However, not as such. Not as such. Most of the time, they will be used similarly.
好，谢谢。
It's like sometimes when you say 不一样, and then someone says 不同. So it's still the same thing they're saying, but this is saying yeah. And also Kending has got the certainty. You are certain that the face is composed of. There's no doubt at all. But somebody can say Dangran, and then that particular thing, someone else argues it out and says, no, a football match is not composed of this. But when there is total certainty, we say Kending.
Okay, like it's definitely certain that the head has like what we had in the sentence.
Yes, it's more of affirmation. You are affirming that it truly has this and this and the other. Okay. And there's no way somebody else can argue that out. Yeah.
好，谢谢老师。
不客气。好。但是老师，我非常明白。I think I told you yesterday, 老师, that I also did not know for certain exactly when to use this yo, shama zǔchéng, or it's a word that probably I would look for other ways to say it, but not really say the word zǔchéng. So I've really learned a lot. Yo, shama zǔchéng. And I really hope also our viewers have learned and they're going to say those words, and even our students here in class, you can just send us those sentences we share and see how we have fared in constructing the sentence yo shama zǔchéng.
then I think if there's nothing else that we can end up for today, see you guys next week, guys. I'm very excited to see what we're going to do next week as well. Otherwise, enjoy your week. 再见，大家再见。再见，再见，再见。
再见老师，再见 Whitney，
再见，
再见
everyone.
Laura，谢
再
谢
见
Laura.
好好
Bye, our YouTube viewers.
对，Oh yeah，Bye to our YouTube viewers 再见，再见，我们的 YouTube 朋友，再见。